What's up, people? It's time to react to Rainbow Dash Presents Bubbles and Cupcakes. Now, I don't have any background knowledge on what this is at all, but I know Cupcakes, Rainbow Dash Presents Cupcakes. So is it like some Rainbow Dash's take on Cupcakes, or, and I don't know what Bubbles is, though. So yeah, I have very little information, but this has been requested a lot in my comments, so I figured I might as well do it. Yeah. I just know Rainbow Dash is going to be in it. That's my prediction. She's going to be presenting something, so her take on Cupcake should be interesting considering she gets fucking obliterated in it. So, yeah. But first up is Bubbles. So let's go. I don't know what's happening. 3, 2, 1, play. Are you in Hogwarts Library?
Oh my god, there's a gelatinous monster in the fireplace!
What?
One of Derpy's favorite things to do is helping Mommy.
What is this
Mommy
voice?
is always running around the house and doing all kinds of things, and the house is really big, and there's all this stuff inside, so Derpy gets to help out like a ton.
Derpy?
Right now, Derpy wants to help make muffins
That's
because
cute.
they're her favorite. She even knows where the flour is, but her mom is like, get out of the friggin' kitchen, kid! Go outside or something.
That's her mom?
So Derpy goes and she plays with her favorite doll, Miss Sweetie. That's her favorite doll, Miss Sweetie. She's her favorite one
Miss
because
Sweetie.
she's yellow, and Derpy likes yellow most of all.
Yellow ponies are
Derpy's
very
mane
good.
is yellow, and so is her mommy. Mommy is yellow all over like a baby chicken. Derpy knows all the colors, even the chicken-colored ones.
Is
She
this in
knows
the mind of
red
Derpy?
And blue, and green, and purple, and especially
Yeah.
yellow, because that's the favorite one.
That's a good color.
Derpy hopes
on
that Mommy
ponies.
is gonna make muffins today. She likes muffins a whole lot. That's Derpy, not Mommy. But one time
She's
she ate
pouring
too
like
many.
jelly
This is
in
Derpy
there.
again. Derpy ate too many muffins, and she barfed everywhere. But she didn't care. Purple muffins are the best, and Derpy likes it when she gets to
Purple?
eat the purple ones. Derpy has to
What?
stay inside most days because Mom and Dad are boring. But sometimes they'll
Well,
take her
I see
places
where you
too.
got your colors
like
from.
one time they went to a place where there were lots of ponies, and some of the ponies had on hats, and some were running around
Some of
on
them were
cows
Southerners.
things, but cows are terrifying because they're fat and they talk a lot. So Derpy started crying, so they had to leave, but she didn't really want to go. And then one time they took Derpy to school too, but there were no
This
cows or
voice is
anything this
insane.
time. And school was a different big house with lots of other little ponies like her. There was a teacher there,
Here's Applejack.
everyone was talking, and Derpy got real excited, but no one really
Derpy.
understood her. But that was okay because she had a good time.
How does this
Oh,
guy
man,
keep
that's
doing
the
this
story of my
voice?
life right there. But then later, every pony got quiet, and the teacher started talking, but it was freaking boring, so Derpy peed everywhere. Dad goes to work and fills out paperwork for friggin' hours. But Derpy likes it when Dad comes home because Dad isn't loud like Mommy. Daddy teaches Derpy
What is
things
happening?
too, like colors. Daddy says Derpy is a Pegasus pony, which is awesome. Someday, Daddy says they'll teach Derpy how to fly, which is way better than learning by hurling yourself off the roof every day until you get it. Seriously, if my mom had known I was teaching myself, I'd have got yelled at. Dad said that most Pegasi live in the sky, but Derpy doesn't live in the sky because she can't fly.
She's too cool
It's the
for
worst
that.
part
Oh,
about
she
being
can't
little.
fly?
Derpy's got, like, terrible vision anyway, so even if she could fly, it wouldn't be that majestic.
Yeah, it wouldn't
but
be that
someday
safe.
maybe Derpy will learn to fly and to open
be
doors
like
and
driving
windows
drunk.
instead of things. Dad says that up in the sky is where they make rainbows, and that they taste terrible. I mean, that really like,
Spicy.
piques interest, though. Derpy will probably try to eat the rainbows at least
Yeah,
once when she
yeah.
gets the chance. We all do, or at least everyone I know did. Derpy's mom is always giving her crap about stuff, but whatever. Derpy really,
Bro, is this just a
really,
day in the life
really
of
likes
baby
it when
Derpy?
Dad comes home. Because Dad is nice, and he plays with Derpy, and he talks to Derpy. But Mommy always says, go outside, you friggin' kid. Mommy is always doing things like cleaning and things, because little kids are totally messy. And Mommy
Yeah.
cries sometimes too, and then Mommy takes some medicine, and I guess that stops her from crying somehow. It sounds kind of annoying. My dad used to tell me stuff like that, but he said he used alcohol and shot at the Wonderbolts on TV when he's sad. You know,
Oh,
it's
God.
kind of a joke. But Mom always hated that he told me that joke. She was always like, you're gonna make a bad impression on the freaking kid. And then Dad would be
Rainbow
like,
got
come
fucked
on,
up.
Dash knows I'm kidding.
I guess this was
And
before
then he'd
their
mess up
parents
my
got
hair.
revealed.
But today, Derpy's mom is happy, and Derpy is happy, and Miss Sweetie is happy, even
Yeah,
though she's
everyone's
just a
happy.
doll. And when Derpy smells muffin smell, Derpy gets really happy. Derpy runs real fast to the kitchen, and there are totally muffins there. Mommy says, sit down over
So
there,
is
you
this
frickin'
like
kid.
the world
And
through
Derpy
Derpy's
does.
eyes?
Derpy puts Miss Sweetie down on the table because Derpy thinks that Miss Sweetie tastes like friggin' yuck. But Mom is like, dolls don't belong on the table. And Mom puts the doll in the other room. Lame. So Derpy gets in a brutal fist fight with her
Oh, God.
mom. And her
What?
mom delivers a crushing left hook. Derpy is at a serious height and
Hit her with
weakness
the haymaker.
advantage.
That's
But then
not a
Mommy
haymaker.
puts lots of muffins down on the
I don't
table.
know
Says, eat your muffins,
fighting
kid.
moves.
Mommy pushes all the muffins out in front of Derpy, and she says ponies are starving out in Stalingrad, and Derpy wonders why her mom
Stalingrad.
always has to guilt her into eating. Seriously,
There's a
Mom, I know
mod
it
for
saves
Hearts of
money, but
Iron,
you
and
don't
that's
have
a
to keep all the
nation.
leftovers. The muffins aren't purple ones, which is probably alright if you come to think about it, because usually muffins are like bread colored. I guess
Yeah, why are they
muffins would be
purple?
purple, kinda. But I think that Derpy has muffins confused with cupcakes. So,
What?
anyway, I guess they're cupcakes, and
Why
Mom
is there a
totally
praying
dropped the
mantis?
ball because she forgot the purple icing. Derpy eats a whole cupcake all the way, and then
So
she
it
gets
was a
another one,
cupcake.
but she can't finish that one all the way because I guess they're like really big. And Derpy's just a little kid, so she's full. But Mommy's all angry because she made too many cupcakes, and now Derpy's not eating them, and so she gives her this really long lecture about how much she needs to eat
You
to
can't
grow
waste food,
properly.
especially
And Derpy
cupcakes.
just doesn't care because she's heard it like a million times. So after all that, Derpy tries to play with Miss Sweetie, but that turns out to be a real bad idea. You know, like when you eat half a pizza for breakfast and then you go straight to work. And
How
your
about a
job is
whole
kicking
pizza
clouds
before
all
a
day,
run?
and then you
I've
have to
done
throw
that.
up, but you fight it because they'll make you go home if you do. Well, Derpy pretty much feels like that. Daddy comes home when the sky is all orange, but Derpy throws up everywhere, and Dad is like, oh my god, Dash.
Why?
I mean, Derpy, why do you always throw up on my nice horseshoes?
why
I
do you
swear it's
pee
like
and
every
vomit?
single time. And Mom is like, it's only the times that you remember, because those times make you angry. She threw up twice today after breakfast and lunch because she runs laps around the house after eating. And it takes Derpy like
Make her
years
stop
to master
running
this concept
laps.
too, because when she's little, she never quite connects cause and effect, you know? But it is Mom's fault too, because she always wanted to make Derpy eat more
Derpy's
after she
life
was
is
full
crazy.
already. So Dad puts Derpy in his
Her
car
parents
and he
must be
drives her to-
so patient. I
Wait
could
a
not
minute, he
deal
drives
with
her to the
that.
hospital? There's a hospital in Ponyville? Oh my god, every time I break my legs, I've been going to
Oh
see
god,
Mickey
that's
Pie.
up next.
She always wants to do invasive surgery. Dude, I can't believe we had a hospital all this time. So then I show up at their house because my
What?
leg is friggin' broken again. And I get in the car too, because I want to see where the friggin' hospital is. So me and Derpy are in the car, and Derpy stops throwing up because I don't want to get thrown up on. And he drives it to the hospital. So we get there, and they're all
Why'd
these
you break
ponies
your
in
leg?
enormous white hats. And they take Derpy off someplace where she can vomit in peace. And they give me a normal cast
Why is
without
she
sewing
vomiting
a
all
terrified
the time?
frog onto me or anything. And after that, I get a lollipop, a real one this time, and that's pretty awesome. So I guess the doctors
I'm trying
are
to
doing something
track
with Derpy,
what's
and I hang
going
out in the
on,
waiting room with
like
their
if there's a
parents, which is kinda
storyline.
awkward, but I feel like I ought to talk to them because they were nice enough to drag me to the hospital and all.
Every
So
2
I'm
minutes
like, hey,
is
Dad,
completely
what's the deal
different.
with Hawaiian shirts? And he says, well, they probably make more sense with a margarita, you know? They probably match anything when you're holding a margarita. And I tell him, you know, you ought to grow a mustache. They're pretty cool. I'd grow one if I could. So they go to like a hotel or something and they hang out, and I guess I'm there too, because I'm kind of
Wait, yeah,
trapped in the
why
story
is
now.
Rand- yeah,
And
wh-
Mom's not there because she's busy at community college, you know, getting her degree
Yeah,
in some kind of
community
artsy
college,
thing. Dad's
gotcha.
always complaining about it, but you know, what you gonna do? Mom's an independent filly. But Daddy says it's time
Mayor.
to go home because hotels are expensive, and sure enough, he steals all the towels. So, you know, they meet up at home, and they see Mommy again, and they give Derpy a hug, and then we all go out to a theme
Wholesome.
park, and there are rides, and there's a clown named Stan, and we have a great time, and we eat some muffins, and some cupcakes.
Bro, my mind cannot keep
and
up
then-
with
and then
everything
they-
that's
we all
happening in
sleep
this.
together in the same bed at night, all the four of us, and it's really crowded, but it's totally awesome. We have a great day. So we wake up early in the morning, and I'm kind of irritable about it, but I understand, you know, Dad has got to go to work, we can't all make our own hours. And Derpy gets up too, but then she kind of goes right back to sleep on the floor. So I just sort of hang out, it's just me and Mommy for a
Fight.
while, and she tells me about her degree that she's trying to get, some kind of like visual graphic thing, I don't know. It's
Visual
like
graphic
computer
thing?
Art making, I can't remember.
Graphic
so
design?
eventually, you know, Mom gets bored and she wakes Derpy up and she's like, come on, you guys, we're gonna go. And I'm like, well, where are we going? She's like, we're gonna go out and get some fresh air, it's gonna be great. And I'm like, Mom, you know, the outdoors are nice, but sometimes it's good to stay inside. I mean, there's nothing wrong
playing
with video
Pokemon
games.
on-
But Mom
like a-
doesn't
is
like
that a
video
DS?
games. She's got a problem with it. So she just tells me to come on, and I've got to go, and we all pile in the cart. So Derpy just goes right back to sleep, because she was up late
Of
last
course.
night, and it was an active day anyway.
All she does is
And so
sleep
me and
and
Mom are
vomit.
just sort of hanging out, flying around. She's just flying us way out of town. And it turns out she's going out to her community college somewhere for her classes, and she's just gonna like dump us off somewhere. But she wants to go camping. She's talking to us a lot about going camping. She thinks that video games are kind of separating us from our roots, and that we
Right,
need
this is
to
like
get
a
back
constant
together, go out
stream of
and become one with nature. Again.
shindiggery. I don't know
And
if
so
that's a
sure
word.
enough, she drops us out by a forest somewhere, and she's just like, "You guys go play." And I'm like, "Mom, I don't want to go play in the forest. You could have at least dropped us off at a park. Why you always
Wait, so
gotta
is
drop
Rainbow
me
an
off
adult
someplace where
now?
you think is more natural?" And she tells me that pony-made constructions are bad for my development and growth. And I say, I don't even really know what I want to do out here. What do you expect me to learn? And Mom says, it doesn't matter. I brought some bubbles for you and Derpy to play with. And so she puts them out, and she puts the bubbles out, and Derpy plays with them, and she has a great time. And then Mom starts
Of
to leave.
course.
And I'm like, oh my god, no, wait, don't leave
Oh
me with
God,
children.
that
I'm bad
face.
with them. Because, you know, like, ponies leave me alone with kids. And the first thing that the kids want to do is they want to, like, set something on fire with, like, a magnifying
true.
glass. And then I think
worked
that
at the
that's real cool,
YMCA.
too. And so sure enough, we caught some kind of fire, and it becomes a big problem. And then someone comes back, and they're like, Dash, I thought you were watching him. And I was, but it was just things got out of control. But fortunately,
Sweetie
Davey
Bill's
doesn't want
about
to set
to
anything on
break
fire.
the
She's
Discord
totally
statue.
completely preoccupied with this bubble thing. I mean, she's just like engrossed.
Dude, that'll keep her
in it.
entertained
I
for
try to talk
days.
to her and like be like, hey kid, you know, you want to do something else? Maybe I'll teach you how to fly. And she just doesn't even want to have anything to do with it. Just bubbles, more bubbles. That's what she's totally after. And then she gets a cutie mark for bubbles. I'm
Oh,
like,
shit.
whoa, oh my god. You got a cutie mark. and she doesn't even
Yeah,
notice.
what
She's
does that
still
cutie
playing
mark
with the
mean?
bubbles. So, hey, I let her play with the bubbles some more, because, I mean, she just got a freaking cutie mark, you know? This is like a big daddy.
Yeah, am I gonna
So
stop
when we
it
run out
after
of
she
bubble
gets her damn
stuff, I
cutie
take her
mark?
out to go get pizza, and then turns out there's a parade, so we go and we watch a parade. So, the end.
What? Well, that was a lot to take in. Holy crap. That wasn't what I expected. I mean, I liked it. It was actually pretty wholesome, some of the moments in there. It was very fast-paced. But is Bubbles, is that like a fan fiction or something? Because I know Cupcakes is a fan fiction, so is this like they take a fan fiction and then animate it and then read it in that voice and add in some little other things of their own? Yeah, fanfic recommendations. That's what I thought. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get the general gist of what it's about now. Yeah, when was this video made? 2011, oh god. Rainbow Dash's parents. Oh, the mentally advanced series. I will be reacting to that eventually. I have so much to react to, dude. I have so much to react to. But yeah, that was good. I liked it. On to the next one, which is Cupcakes. Oh god, how graphic are they gonna draw this thing? Whew. Yeah, how graphic does this channel get? Because that first one seemed pretty wholesome. Well, let's find out. 3, 2, 1, play.
Rainbow Dash presents Cupcakes.
What is going on the
In your
screen?
fireplace. I don't know. Don't make eye contact.
Guess the bones make sense.
Warning. This fanfic may contain boring warnings, and you should not read it if you are bored by warnings. I guess we better turn back here, Pinkie Pie. I'm not sure if I'm up for this.
No worries. Do not worry. Pinkie is here for you in case you are made bored.
What is his
Okay,
voice?
Pinkie Pie, I trust you. The air was warm, the sun was shining, and every pony in Ponyville was having a super day. The town square was
Super.
bustling and crowded, and busy ponies filled the streets. All the pony folk seemed to have somewhere specific to be, all except Rainbow Dash, one last soul in a little fish bowl. She tore freely through
Yeah.
the air, speeding one way, then the
She's
next,
about to die.
buzzing the treetops and racing the wind. She's so great. The blue
Yeah.
Pegasus swooped over a schoolyard, much to the delight of the children, then climbed several hundred feet into the air and dove, streaking downward as fast as she could. Seconds before hitting the ground, her wings flew open and she pulled up back into the clear blue. Rainbow Dash was
Nice.
awesome.
Typical
The children
Rainbow.
go back inside and they write little stories about how they want to be Rainbow Dash Tyrannosaurus when they grow up. 7. Dash remembered that she had somewhere to be besides the fishbowl. She was supposed to meet with
The
Pinkie Pie in
fishbowl?
5 minutes, give or take a couple hours since Dash didn't have a watch. Dash had gotten so caught up in her exercises that she'd nearly forgotten to meet Pinkie Pie at Sugar Cube Corner. Pinkie hadn't said
Don't go
why
there.
or what they'd be doing, but Dash knew that with Pinkie Pie, could be anything. That day, Dash might save the world. Dash wasn't sure if she really wanted to go, though. She was so engaged with her stunts that she thought about blowing off Pinkie Pie to continue flying. But Dash didn't know what day it was, so it was probably good to go somewhere with the calendar anyway. But besides, Pinkie said it was going to be something special just for the two of them. Dash considered and thought, nah, why not? What did she have
Something
to lose?
special.
Heck, it might be more pranking. Pinkie might have
What is
gotten
with the
much more stuff to
Cthulhu?
pull on ponies. It had so much fun the last time. Dash kicked into overdrive to make up for last time, and she sped to her appointment, which at this time was completely overdue. When Dash walked into the store, she was immediately greeted by Pinkie Pie, who was bouncing in excitement.
Yes, you're here. I've been waiting all
This is one of the
day.
first
Said the
videos I
jumping
ever watched
pony.
in the fandom
Well,
was
sorry for being
Cupcakes.
so late, Pinkie Pie. I try to keep track of time through the sun, but it's super bright.
Great
and you're not supposed to
introduction.
look directly at it, Dash apologized.
Oh, that's okay. You're here now. Just a few
Oh my
more
God,
minutes.
this voice.
Pinkie has been so excited thinking of all the fun things Pinkie is going to do. She has not stopped rubbing her hose together since she woke up. Pinkie has almost forgot to breathe today. She has been so objective-oriented.
Pinkie laughed, and Dash laughed too. Dash had always appreciated Pinkie Pie's friendly, outgoing way of life. If Pinkie was this worked up, whatever she had planned must be good.
So, are you ready to get started, Rainbow Dash? Pinkie has everything all ready for your demise. That is to say, Pinkie means your surprise. Yes.
Dash psyched herself up. Yep-a-doodle, Pinkie Pie. So what you got planned?
Yep-a-doodle.
We gonna prank somebody? I got a couple of good ones I've been thinking about, involving a gorilla suit. Or maybe you've got some stunts you think I should try?
Yeah, what happened
You
to
know,
the Rainbow
involving
and
a
Pinkie
gorilla
pranking
suit?
later in the
Maybe.
show?
Baking cupcakes.
That would have been cool to see again.
Baking? Dash said disappointed.
Well, actually, we saw
Can I
28
wear a
pranks
gorilla
later, never
suit?
mind.
Because I brought a gorilla suit.
Whatever. Pinkie only needs your help making them. Pinkie will be doing most of the work.
Pinkie handed Dash a cupcake. Dash was puzzled. I thought I was helping you bake.
You will be. I
Why
made
are the
this one
cupcakes
just for
all
you before
purple?
you
I
got
mean,
here.
muffins. I
Oh,
don't.
so is this like a taste test or something?
This is
No,
confusing
yes.
me.
Dash shrugged, put on her gorilla suit, and popped the pastry into her mouth. She chewed a bit and swallowed. It wasn't bad.
Where did the
Okay,
gorilla suit
now
come
what?
from?
Dash asked.
Now you take a nap.
Puzzled, Dash opened her mouth but felt instantly lightheaded. A wave of dizziness washed over her, and the world spun. Whoa, Pinkie Pie, Dash said, stumbling. Have you ever seen that alcoholic frosting stuff?
You are supposed to be unconscious.
Well, this stuff is gonna be a huge hit at your party.
Maybe Dash gets
Dash
high all
said,
the time,
rolling
so you
over
can
onto
handle
her
it.
back. The room was spinning all around like crazy, and Dash was pretty sure she was gonna bump into something if she stayed upright. Also, Dash is known to have a bit of a barfing problem. You put too much dizzy stuff in the cupcakes, though, the amazing flying gorilla Dash pointed out, helpfully.
Why is there a
Just went on
gorilla
lame
suit?
there. Yeah, actually, she felt kind of sick.
Did
Pinkie
I
definitely
miss
used way too
something?
much dizzy stuff. That and too much sugar. It always seems like a good idea at first to eat sweets and alcohol, but combining the two is actually pretty awful after a while. Too many sweets will make you sick, and then too much booze will do the same thing. It super sucks.
Well, hey, Pinkie knows. Why don't you and Pinkie go downstairs to the basement? There's lots of fun down there.
I
Don't
don't
do
know,
it.
the super sick gorilla Dash replied. I think I'm gonna barf over here if I get up.
Dash, there's a tornado coming. We need to get to the basement right away.
Oh no, yelled the brave but wisely concerned rainbow gorilla. She jumped to her feet in a flash,
That
then
worked?
laid back down again in the thing
Oh.
most opposite of a flash. Carry me, please, begged Gorilla Dash the Fantastic.
Pinkie does not remember this part of the
Gorilla
story.
Dash
Well,
the
that doesn't just happen,
Fantastic.
dude.
No, Pinkie remembers Dash being unconscious for the dramatic reveal. Yes? Yes.
Oh. Well, I didn't want to miss any of the story.
Pinkie thinks you did not read the story.
I did. I mean, I skimmed it during breakfast.
I haven't read it.
Okay,
just saw
that's
the
about
video.
as far as I got. But I think I see where it's going anyway.
You cheat, Pinkie.
Well, what happens next then?
Well, because you are still conscious, Pinkie must turn the lights off to the basement, then she drags you down there.
Oh, okay. Why are all the lights off, Rainbow Dash, the best flyer in Equestria asked?
You have to wait for the dramatic reveal.
Are you talking to me, or are you talking to Rainbow Dash in the story? You have to say Pinkie Pie says if you're talking to story Rainbow Dash.
Wait for Pinkie's dramatic reveal, Pinkie says. Yes. Wait for Pinkie's dramatic reveal.
It's so
Okay,
hard to
Rainbow
decipher
Dash
what's
replied.
actually part
We
of the
banged into
story
a
and
bunch
what
of
they
stuff
add
down
in.
there. You thump your shins.
Pinkie straps you down. She holds your head with the leather straps, puts braces around your chest, and she spreads your legs wide apart.
Am I on, like, a gynecology table? You know I'm still intoxicated, right? You don't have permission.
Pinkie does not need your permission. You are restrained. And now, we play the waiting game. Yes.
Okay, waiting for what? Because honestly, I'm beginning to doubt the integrity of the story here. See, because unless you're making a surprise examination because I forgot an appointment, I am not sure I'm totally cool with where this is going. Gorilla Dash is like, no, Pinkie Pie. So she said no, okay?
Shut up to Pinkie Pie. We are waiting for you to be sober.
No. Okay, can I get some water? Dash asks.
No, Pinkie says. Yes.
I have to go to the bathroom, Dash says.
You should have gone before
Let
you
the
came
poor
over here,
person
Pinkie says.
take their last
I
pee.
didn't, and I have to go.
It's the least you can do.
Pinkie.
Fine. Pinky unties you and you go to the bathroom.
I totally get a drink while I'm there. Outsmarted by this super intelligent gorilla.
This must have
Dash,
been the most
Pinkie
difficult
Pie.
part to
Rainbow
animate.
Dash returns and Pinky reties you.
Okay.
Then you get better from the poison cupcake. You are conscious again.
And everyone's happy
Well,
and she
hey,
goes
speaking
home.
of cupcakes, aren't I supposed to be helping you bake some? Aren't I helping you bake cupcakes? Dash asks.
Yes, Pinky says. Yes.
Yeah.
You do help Pinky. She requires the special ingredient. A dash of special ingredient, one might even
Oh my
say.
god. Is that pun in the actual...
Or a pinch even.
You
Fanfic?
are resented by Pinky.
Is cupcakes an innuendo?
No. Pinky reveals the carton tray containing various sharp medical tools
Turn
and
on the
knives,
light!
carefully organized and wickedly sharp.
We
as
gotta get
well
that
as a large
dramatic
medical
reveal.
bag. There is also the frog.
I can't see it. It's too dark. Don't you remember? The lights are off.
Well, Pinky goes to turn on the lights.
You bang your shins again on the way over there.
Shut up! Maybe Pinky likes to bang her shins. The lights come on and the room is decorated with typical Pinkie Pie
Oh
flair.
no, the
Colorful
toad.
streamers of dried entrails hung from the ceiling. Brightly painted skulls of all sizes were attached to the walls. Organs done up in pastels
Still pretty
were
creepy,
filled with helium
even in this
and
style.
tied to the backs of chairs. The tables and chairs themselves are made from bone and skin, and they were outrageously uncomfortable.
Ew, spooky, Dash says, appreciating
Gorilla
the trouble.
suit is still
Holiday
on.
decorations are cool. Did you see the pharmacy? They cut little holes in the plastic pill bottles and put lights in them. It's pretty neat.
Pinky is better than the stupid pharmacist. She is also wearing a dress quilted from dried skin, emblazoned with cutie marks. On her back fluttered 6 Pegasus wings, all of different colors. Pinky skipped around, clattering together a necklace of 7
Oh,
unicorn
damn.
horns.
That's actually
Do you
pretty
like
interesting.
it? Pinkie Pie asked.
Gross,
Pinky made it
but
herself.
interesting.
Well, I don't know. What are you supposed to be, Dash asked. I'm a gorilla.
Pinky is not sure what she is dressed as. It is superior to gorillas. Yes.
Oh, cool costume then, Dash says. So, Mrs. Cake is like, Pinky, are you down there? I need some brown sugar and
Come
raw
on
out of
down.
here."
What? Mrs. Cake?
Yeah, she opens up the door and she sees me tied to the table in my gorilla suit, you know, with my legs spread, and you're like leaning over me in your costume.
No. Mrs. Cake, she is at the convention of baking. Yes, a baking convention.
Nuh-uh, that was Mr. Cake that went to the convention. Mrs. Cake is right here.
That
This
angle.
is not what it looks like, Miss Pinky.
Pinkie Pie, can I talk to you upstairs? Mrs. Cake asks.
Okay. Pinky goes upstairs.
Wait one moment,
Pinky places
Rainbow.
the frog upon your chest. She commands you to assimilate.
Okay, Rainbow Dash says you'll
Assimilate.
try. You go upstairs and Mrs. Cake is like, Pinkie Pie, did you remember to take stock on our inventory like I asked you?
Rainbow Dash, you think you have cornered Pinky, but she has planned for an emergency. Yes, Pinky deploys the life raft.
It's no use. She's immune.
Impossible. To Mrs. Cake, Pinky can explain.
Pinkie Pie, Mrs. Cake does
Well,
it.
so are they? Do they
When I
know
was
they're in a
Philly,
story?
We didn't do this kind of thing. Now, I'm not judging you, but we let you rent out a room at Sugar Cube, and that's all. You have to pay extra to do that sort of thing in our basement.
How much extra? Pinky demands to know.
Well, enough to cover the cost of, like, finding an entirely new storage space and moving all the stuff down there to the new place, she says. So it costs
You're
us
concerned
a lot
about
extra.
the sex
How
or
much
the
is Pinkie
bone
pay?
tables?
Not enough for all that, Mrs. Cake says.
Curses.
Also, we'd appreciate it if you didn't do things like this in the basement during business hours, she goes
Why is
on.
the
You're supposed to
raft
be watching
here?
the register, and besides, it scares customers away.
Pinky was on break, says Pinky. Yes. Pinky is very tricky.
Did you clock out, Mrs. Cake asks?
Yes.
Okay, because I haven't seen you up here for like an hour.
Oh my!
Pinky is
This
on
little
lunch.
segment.
That's a half
Rainbow's
hour.
just sitting down there.
Then she took a smoke break.
Well, you don't smoke, and that's only 15 minutes.
Then Pinky had to pee. Who are you, the pee police? Timing Pinky? Pinky is innocent. You are discriminating Pinky.
I don't want to have
I
to
cannot
start
get
timing
over
back
her
your breaks,
voice.
Pinkie Pie, but trust me, Rainbow Dash's supervisor has heard that excuse like a million times, and let me tell you, he times pee breaks now. So if Rainbow Dash has timed pee breaks, so do you.
Pinky will put your name in the hat twice tonight.
You have to say goodbye.
They have
to your
not
friend
moved from
and
the
act quick
raft.
now, or I'm gonna write you up, dude.
Who do you write Pinky up to?
There we
Mr.
go.
Cake? He does not have the nerve to discipline Pinky.
Pinkie Pie, don't antagonize your boss. If you get written up 3 times, you get fired.
God, they are
I
so
heard.
self-aware.
Very well, Pinky plays your game. She will return to work, but Pinky will not
Is
forget
any of
to
this segment at all in the real
Pinky
fanfic?
returns to Rainbow Dash and unties her. Rainbow Dash, says Pinky, you have to go home now. Pinky is grounded.
Okay, Rainbow Dash goes upstairs and heads for the door. Another day of Pinkie Pie's playtime complete.
Dash will come
Wow.
back later tonight after closing time. Yes.
I guess we aren't getting any
Pinkie
gore.
Pie, Dash says, I feel like things are moving kind of fast. I mean, you came on really strong, and I've got a lot of stuff going on in my life, and I just need time
You
to
think she
think,
made an
you know?
advance on you?
Besides, I'm saving myself for the Wonderbolts.
Well, Pinkie plans things to you. The Wonderbolts will not conceive.
Okay, wow.
Why
that's pretty
are you
much
still in a
it.
gorilla suit this
It's
whole
not about
time?
what the Wonderbolts will do.
Take
it's
it
about
off.
Wonderbolts.
No, but you have to come back. Yes, the story. You cannot betray Pinkie.
Sorry, dude. Dash goes home. No hard feelings or anything. She probably just wasn't expecting this so suddenly.
No, Pinkie will have Dash again if it is the last thing she remembers to do this day. Pinkie
This
first
isn't how I
to
remember the
Rainbow
video
Dash's
going.
Cloud House. There she prepares an ingenious plan.
Oh, you get out the stereo and you sing a song for Rainbow Dash. It's so cheesy, but she's totally gonna love it. Oh, go on, man. Sing the song and win back Dash's heart. Oh my god, this pic is totally awesome.
Lives in a pineapple under the sea.
No,
You're singing
not that.
SpongeBob?
Romantic song.
Dash! Pinkie takes you to a gay bar. Pinkie takes you to a gay bar.
Dash is like, you're gonna have to do better than that, Pinkie Pie.
Oh shit. What you got?
Ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga.
Are you serious?
Ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka.
Does this count as a meme?
Pinkie has this feeling deep inside of Pinkie
This singing.
that you just don't realize.
It's better than mine, bro.
What you do to Pinkie when you hold Pinkie in your arms so tight, you let Pinkie know
So sweet.
what you feel like. Pinkie Pie is hooked on a feeling. She's high on believing
I will forever know this as the Guardians
that
of the
Dash
Galaxy song.
goes home with Pinkie. Pinkie brings Dash candy. Get inside her van. Come to Pinkie's basement to execute Pinkie's
I
plan.
mean, get executed.
Pinkie brings drugs for you, girl. To put inside
Drugs.
your
That's all you had to
spine.
say.
Soon your feathered wings will be Pinkie Pies.
Rainbow, are you
In
you
Pinkie's
listening?
basement, we are all alone. Pinkie will get you. It turns
you listening?
Pinkie on. Pinkie Pie. He's
That
hooked on a
face.
feeling.
She don't give a fuck.
She's high on believing that Dash goes home with Pinkie. Come home with Pinkie. Yes.
Oh man, Dash is like super impressed. You can see it all over her face. No
So
one's
it
ever done
worked.
anything like that before. But still, she's like, I don't know, Pinkie. I mean, there's a lot of conflicts. Like, one big one is that you're not a Wonderbolt. The other one
You
is,
only date Wonderbolts?
well, like, the biggest thing is that you're not a Wonderbolt. And I don't know if I could ever overcome that with anyone.
You cheat, Pinkie.
The heart is a
She poured her
turbulent
heart out in that
place.
song for nothing.
Go go Power Rangers. Da na 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 na.
Oh my gosh, how did you know? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, we got to be soulmates.
Yes. So you will come home with Pinkie.
Yeah, man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, whatever. Gorilla Dash is so excited. This is like the best day of her life.
Why
She's
is
like,
the
"Go
gorilla
back to
suit
the
still
cube and I'll
here?"
meet you there in an hour.
Okay. Yes. Pinkie goes to Sugar Cube and waits expectantly there for an hour.
Oh my gosh. What are you gonna wear?
Pinkie wears latex gloves.
Oh, God.
And the surgical
That was a
cap.
big
and
transition.
underwear from the back room of Rarity's boutique. Okay? Okay?
Okay. Yes. It is.
Does the
sterile.
saddle count as
Very
lingerie
clean. It
in the
should.
pony world?
Yes.
Oh, no. You're dressed like a Wonderbolt in underwear from Rarity's back room.
Which one?
I don't know. Just pick one.
Sora.
Okay.
Hey,
I
she's
knock
a
on the door.
Wonderbolt now.
Pinkie opens the door.
Dash is there, still dressed as a gorilla, but also dressed as Lord Zed. She's dressed as a gorilla, dressed as Lord Zed.
Pinkie is Sora.
This is so awesome. This is gonna be so awesome. It's gonna be just like kissing on a Wonderbolt.
Yes. Come to Pinkie's basement.
Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Cake said you had to move all that stuff.
Well then.
There's
help
so
Pinkie
much
move
happening on the
from
screen right
basement to her bedroom. Yes.
With their
Wow.
costumes.
Way to kill the mood, Pinkie Pie.
Exercise is good for romance. Come, help Pinkie move.
Okay, we move all your haunted furniture and skulls and stuff into your bedroom. It's really cramped in there though, like you can't hardly move around or anything. You bang your shins.
It is okay. It is all worth it. And Pinky will have garage sales later.
Awesome. Don't tell that snow globe, though. You know, that one that I like.
Okay, Pinky keeps the snow globe. But for now, she lays Dash down on the
Ooh.
table.
Okay.
She leans
Sexy
over Rainbow
time.
Dash and straps her down.
Oh my gosh.
Can Rainbow Dash move?
Oh my gosh. No. This is gonna be the best hug.
Well, Pinky looks Rainbow Dash in the eyes. Yes.
Okay.
And then she gets the butcher
Oh.
knife.
Okay.
And then she cuts Dash's wing
Oh
off.
shit, we do get gore.
Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god! What the heck, man? Holy crap!
It's
Put
just
it
a
back
fetish,
on!
don't judge.
It belongs to Pinky now.
No, it's mine. I wrote my name on it after they got turned around backwards that one time.
I like how they're
I
taking a
was worried they
lighthearted
might fall
approach
off
to
or
it.
something.
Too bad. Pinky erases your name and puts Pinky on it.
Why, Pinkie Pie? Oh my gosh, you've been possessed by the Nightmare Night heebie-jeebies. You have to fight them, Pinky. Don't give in. Try to remember the good times.
What
Your
good
wing is
time.
missing.
Remember that day when we were pranking everyone and you tried to give me a high five and I kept moving my hoof so you broke my leg?
Oh, that was a good time.
Why would it be called a high
Well, that's
five?
the old Pinkie
if you have
Pie. That's
hooves?
the Pinky that I fell in love with. Come on, keep fighting it. Remember that time when I borrowed your MP3 player and replaced all the songs with those ponies helping each other drive monster trucks over a hot tub of a bunch of other ponies that were hugging?
Yes. Pinky, cut your other wing off.
Ah! Oh my gosh, you're not fighting very hard.
Well, maybe Pinky does as ever she pleases. Yes.
Well, you know what? You know how that makes me feel?
How does it make you feel?
Well, I'm sorry to have to say this, but it makes me feel awfully disappointed. I
Damn.
still love you.
Well, do you want to know what Pinky feels?
Regret?
No, Pinky feels she will turn your wings into a hat.
Well, that is just...
That's awesome.
Actually, I guess you're gonna have the fastest hat in all of Equestria.
It's
Yes,
true.
Pinky will put drinks in it, and then she will sip victory in her speedy hat.
Oh, okay. Well, now that I understand what you're doing, I guess I'm not so disappointed. Maybe a little woozy, though.
Pinkie Pie is not treating for shock.
Well, I am pretty shocked anyway.
So,
So...
So
you
what
gonna
happens
let me
now?
borrow that hat sometime?
yes. When
Now
you
does she
are
get a
dead, Pinky kills Rainbow
Oh.
Dash.
Ouch. Okay, I
That was
guess
fast.
I'm a ghost now.
How is it?
Well, I don't know yet. I'll try taking a nap and not doing my job, and then I'll tell you if it's pretty much the same thing as always.
Well,
Okay, Rainbow Dash takes a half-hour nap. She wakes up, and yep, not too much different. Hey, do you think there's like a Ghost Wonderbolt?
if there is Ghost Rainbow Dash, then maybe. Yes.
Then Dash joins the Ghost
Aw,
Wonderbolts.
yeah.
It's awesome. So, the end.
Well, damn. That was one of the most unique takes I've seen on... Well, I haven't seen many takes on Cupcakes, but I'm just saying that's a very unique take on it. Yeah, I like that one. I like both of them. I think I prefer this one. That song from Pinky was pretty damn good. So first one was kind of wholesome. This one was mainly more humorous, and Pinky's voice was great. And I like how they took a more lighthearted approach to it rather than literally seeing the sorrow of Rainbow or whatever. Because I wouldn't have liked that. I don't plan on ever reading Cupcakes because I don't find any appeal in that personally. But yeah, that was pretty funny. I like it. Awesome drawing.
The lights come on and the room is decorated with the pickles. The lights come on and the room is decorated with pickles.
Pickles. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, well, that was Rainbow Dash Presents, the first 2 episodes of it. Yeah, I liked it. It was pretty good. Now I know what it is. I was pretty damn confused for the first few minutes of the first episode, but I think I figured it out. Yeah, that they take fanfics, like requests, like they said, and then they put their own little spin on it and animate it. So yeah, I can see how it's pretty entertaining. And I could see, because people in my comments are saying it was, they've been looking for someone to be able to react to old nostalgic parts of the fandom. And since this was uploaded in 2011, I could see how it could be nostalgic. So, glad I could provide that for you. Yeah, I guess that's all I have for this video. I'm running on 0 hours of sleep. I gotta get to class in an hour. So, I'm ready to have fun. Bye-bye.